The FBI.
I know I took your man, ho. Move wrong, then, bitch, I'm on your ass, ho.
Okay, girl. Hello, hello, hello. This is Vida. I don't want to waste a lot of time, but you know the drill. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you can get more videos. And like I said, I don't want to waste time. Let's get into the video today. So most of you know who this is. This is Derrick Jaxn, very popular love relationship guru on YouTube, teaches women about men. I want you to watch this quick video to set the tone.
Two things. Now, if first off, you take her kindness for weakness, or two, if you mistake her love for an inability to leave you, it'll have you bamboozled. It'll have you thinking that she's so whipped, you know, no matter what you do, she ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere.
I just wanted to put this video in context and let you hear a little bit of Mr. Jaxn himself. So, as I said, very, very famous YouTuber, Mr. Jaxn, very popular. First for being a relationship guru, as I said earlier, and then for some other things that we're going to get into today. Mr. Jaxn is a very, very good-looking man, if I must say so myself, not my type. But he has a new boo, a new girl in his life, very different from the woman that he is divorcing. So Derrick Jaxn is getting a divorce from this woman, Vida Jaxn. They've been together for a minute, and she's been his faithful, loving, spiritual, religious wife. Here they are in much better times. You can see her smiling. He's smiling too. He definitely seemed happy. Marriage photo here, just a lovely couple. And there they are again. Derrick Jaxn has become very popular and very wealthy off of giving single women, and even some married women, women in relationships in general, information and tips and guiding them to have a much better relationship. I always saw him as kind of vain, kind of full of himself. He is a good-looking man, like I said. He likes to show himself off. He likes to show off that body. Look at that. And I think that that's one of the main reasons he was so popular. Women were not looking at who he was, just how he looked. Here is a scandal that he had with his wife. So he had an affair. He was exposed. And of course, we know that Miss Danae forgave him. She did not leave. She stood by her man. And yeah, here she is here. I want you to listen to this.
Every person speaking against the names Vida Jaxn and Derrick Jaxn in mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies, may the mercies of God be withdrawn from you.
Now, I must say that I feel for Vida Jaxn to a certain extent. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think she should have taken him back the first time. He made a fool out of her. He didn't just cheat with one woman. He cheated with many women. Many women. He was exposed. And he was able to keep his YouTube subscribers. They didn't go anywhere. I mean, there were some who left. But for the most part, women stayed. They wanted to give him a second chance too. But Derrick has divorced his wife. I shouldn't say he's divorced her. He has filed, and this is his new boo. Her name, goodness, I don't remember this girl's name. She goes under Miss Pinky. I stand corrected. Official Pinky Love. She had an Instagram account, but she has been harassed, poor thing. And so she got rid of her Instagram, and she still has a TikTok. So I want you guys to see what he left and what he's into now.
Hold on. Stop the whip. Let me out this chopstick. Gonna leave him open like a
We'll see how it turn out. Rub me, love me, so grab it, touch it, bring it, beat it, watch it, turn it, move it, stop, format it, hurt you bop, not average, hurt you bop.
His wife should have left him the first time, but that's between him and her. I will say this, the woman that he was married to, Danae, or is still married to until they're officially divorced, very different from this new girl. A lovely, official, lovely pink. Her name is Zana Impress. That's her name. But I'm going to say this, he must really, really like Boo, because he allowed Boo to do this to his wife.
Cause I done swiped that shit. I I know I took your man, ho. Move wrong, then, bitch, I'm on your ass, ho.
Yeah, so like I said, very different from his wife. And, you know, there's a place in hell for women like this, but there's a place in hell for men like Derrick Jaxn. But I'm going to get on his wife because the whole world wanted her to leave. Now, I know it's her marriage, it's her love, it's her relationship, but everybody has an opinion. I have mine, you have yours. He made a fool out of you, girl, and what did you think you were going to get? What did you think he was going to continue to do? He knew you was going to stay. He knew you was his boo. He knew. I've always said this. Men always say they want a certain type, and they're continuing to say it all over YouTube. You got to be feminine. You got to be soft. You got to be this. You got to be that. And the truth of the matter is, no, you don't. You need to be you. You need to be smart. You need to guard your heart. You need to watch yourself. You need to not believe everything that a man says. You need to, well, take things slow. Get to know a man. This woman thought she knew her husband. I think that her head was in the sand. I think that she was a little too religious. I'm not talking about religious people, but I'm going to say it. A lot of times, religious women put the sanctity of marriage before their common sense. And they believe a lot of the times that they cannot get married, should not get married, they won't be blessed by God, and all this other stuff. And I really don't want to get into a religious thing. I did grow up religious. I grew up in a religious family. I had a few women in my family who were really smart, though. But I will tell, when it came to men, but I will tell you what, ladies, this sticking by her man and taking up for him and telling everybody they're going to go to hell if they talk about the marriage didn't do her any good. In the end, Derrick left her for what he really wanted, and it was far from what he had, Derrick Jaxn knew women. He knew them very well. Derrick Jaxn made his living off of speaking to women because a lot of women, unfortunately, are very easy to read. And he knew his wife wasn't going to go nowhere. He knew she was going to stay with him like most men do. And if you don't believe me, just take a listen to this last message.
You know, no matter what you do, she ain't going nowhere.
All right, so we have come to the end of another video. I hope you found it entertaining. If you did, please like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. There will be plenty more to come. And in the meantime, you take care. I will see you in the next one. Till then, bye-bye.